start to record. Okay. It's really important to have some time, spend some time to fix the Linux and Windows skills to how to use these two systems. It's very important to any career that you plan to have. About the mosquito, this demo, the exercise that I prepare, there are some gaps. Okay, there are some steps that you have some missing information. This missing information is not exactly how I say. It's not exactly. I think okay. I put this missing information here. No, it happened, and but the missing information. My first suppose my premise is that you already has condition or skills to solve this misinformation. Okay, but again, I moved the deadline to Friday. Your team, I know that you have a few time, and I moved to Friday. You have this week to finalize this exercise. And the next week, I told for the next to the other group, I prepared a new exercise to mosquito, where you need to. It's not a very big exercise, but another exercise that you need to, because the first exercise, you have a contact with the mosquito. You're learning about the mosquito, how to use it like a broker, like to use like a broker bridge, okay? But I believe you have a base understand about the mosquito. The next exercise that I apply, not this week, next week, I will apply, and you have a little more deep understand about how the things that happens in the background in the mosquito, okay? But my first question is, during this week, I attend a lot of students, most of them attending the Slack. Some students I have meetings. I don't know if every questions about this exercise is solved. Are there any group that have questions or have problems to work in this exercise, or every problem is finalized? If the group that is in the classroom, in the physical classroom, use the chat if you cannot talk, if the chat to answer me, okay? But are there any group that needs more, that have problem now to finalize the exercise, or all the problems is solved? You need only to finalize the exercise. Okay. No problems. Am I correct?
Well, let me turn on my camera just to show that there's everyone. Ay, déjeme. No, espérame. Here's everyone. Ay,
Yes. I miss you guys. Nice.
Okay, so we have some doubts about the thingy. ¿Cuáles eran las dudas? ¿Cuáles eran las dudas? No me escucha, no puede ser. Ah, ya me escucho. Oh, espera. No, es que se me marca el microfinito. Teacher, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, perfect. Perfect.
Ah, no, es que ya estoy muteado.
I hear perfect.
Me tengo que escuchar, si no. So, what questions do we have? ¿Qué preguntas tenemos? Well, for me, I have a question about in the end. It was working perfectly, only the part of I think was the subscriber that said connection error code, return code 5, but the other part works perfectly fine. I sent it like that in the assignment because I didn't know you were going to move it, so I just sent it just in case. And it's there. I don't know if you can check it in the future so we can like
No,
correct it.
yes, Antonio, are you check? I'm not checked yet. Okay. Can you hear me? It's okay? You hear me? Okay. I'm not checked yet. Okay. I'm waiting to check everything when the people submit. Okay. To check one time only and see the common problems and try to write some report to send some feedback. But if you want, okay, if you want, we can have a meeting in your free time during this week, face to face, and you can show me and I can answer. It's okay, or you need to fix it if you want.
Okay, sounds good, teacher.
Okay. Send me. I'm traveling now. I will show. I'm in the airport now. But sorry, I'm giving to adjust my camera. Okay, I'm in the airport now, but I arrive in the place that I'm going today at 7 p.m. Close to the 7 p.m. Brazil time. Yes,
Thank you.
yes, you need to be boot ready. You're talking about the Python, am I correct? No. Yes, the classroom said that is in Python part.
Yes, teacher. Yes, yes.
In the Python, okay. Yes, yes, you need to have multi-thread to solve the problem, but the library is I cannot remember the library that you use, the Tahoe MQTT library already have support to multi-thread, but you need to understand better. But you don't need to, you can run the exercise to the basic exercise that I ask you to do. You create a subscribe client and create a publish client, okay? And if you have a subscribe client and a publish client, different files, Python files, you can run the two files in the same time, okay? I can explain. I don't know if I'm clear. I'm showing my screen. Give me a moment. I share my screen. Give me a time to open my pie chart, okay? Where's my pie chart? Ah, here. Okay. Yeah, that's sure, Antonio. Sure, Antonio. But I show what is, I believe the people ask me, okay? First. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Oops, I close. Here. The people asking about the multi-thread, okay? Yes. If you plan to use in one file or in one class, the subscriber and the publish, you need to work with a multi-thread. But the Paro, okay, the Paro library, this library, the Paro MQTT library, already has support to this part. But it's very complicated to use, okay? It's possible to work in Python in multi-thread. However, you need to control you need to create break in the code. The easy option, okay? You have a file like to subscriber like that, and you have a file to publish like that, okay? I don't know if the question is how to run the two files at the same time. If it is the question, you click with the right button and I not have the server running now, okay? You start the running here, the subscriber, and you create, if you see, my server is not running, okay? It's the reason that is you have this error. But you create here an instance of the subscriber, and you do the same thing in the publisher. I need to do the same thing in the same time. Okay, subscribe. Okay, now you have a console to subscribe and another to publish. Okay, I don't know if it's the question. Yeah, I don't know who is the classroom, okay, name, but the classroom name, yes, you are right. You need to, you have two ways to do it, okay? Okay, I close. You have two ways to do it. The first way, you need to control the async part. It's not so easy to use in this library, okay? The second approach is to use, give me a second, I will show. I try to explain it in the material. Give me a second, I'm opening the material that I share with you. Okay. At the end of this material, you have this part here, understand the code, okay? In this part of understand the code, you talk about some libraries like on-connect callback, and I believe ES is here. It tried to explain, for example, the loop function, that you need to solve the loop functions is the way that you need to control the thread, okay? I believe, what is it? I believe I write something. Give me a second. Okay. In these two links here, you have some explanations about how to use in the Pahot. The first one is the loop that explain a little the loop functions and how to, for example, how to handle multiple clients, how to control it using the code. And another one that I believe is better is the connections. Okay. In this tutorial, studentinternetguide.com, you have a lot of information how to use the library. But again, you need to use it. You don't need to use the solution to handle this situation to work in my exercise. We can schedule a meeting with you, classroom that I don't know who is. We can schedule a meeting and I can explain better how to do it, but I believe it's face-to-face meeting is better. Okay. So if you need some help to finalize the exercise, please send in Slack some proposals, like, for example, oh, I would like to have class from, give me 2 days and 2 times options, okay? Because again, I'm traveling and I'm participating in one conference in the south of my country, and I need to make a presentation there, and my time is not so free. Then normally I have a lot of meetings during this week in this conference. I need to adjust the time that I want to my time. I need to fix it. So if you don't wait, for example, it's very hard, for example, you send a message, oh, I want to talk with you tomorrow, 9 a.m. It's very hard to me for tomorrow. So please, if you have questions, start on, for example, tomorrow, but on afternoon, okay? But give me 2 times, for example, oh, tomorrow, 3 and 5 of Tuesday, 2 and 3, give me 2 times, and I try to adjust the time to attend you the best time, okay? That time that you can. Okay, guys?
Yes,
But please, don't send me, for example, I want to talk with you today. It's very hard to me, okay? In particular, because we are 3 hours from the difference, 3 hours. For example, 7 p.m. here in Brazil is 10 p.m. Okay. For example, if you want to talk 10 p.m., for example, it's crazy for me. It's 1 a.m. for me. Okay. Put it in your mind. We have a very big time zone between Brazil and Mexico now. Okay. But again, send me a message. Give me some time to adjust my agenda to attend you, and we have time to fix all the questions that you have. Okay. So another thing that I would like to talk with you is, did you see my screen or not? I don't know. No, I share my screen again. And no, not here. Here. Okay. I create in Canvas a lot of groups. Okay. The first group that is very, very important is the GCLCL BRMX. Okay. This group is the main group that I will talk and the other professors talk with you. Okay. If you have some submissions that you don't did, if you have some alerts or some comments, general comments, I use the group GSLBR-MX, okay? You have another groups, one group for each one group for each group. Oh, nice. For example, I don't know, thinks that Potamo is a group from 531, I don't know, okay? But thinks that Potamo is. In this group, you have here, in this group, you have the students from Brazil and the students from Mexico and some professors. Jose, Yeps, and Davi, okay? And the Professor Cesar from Brazil. This group you have, it's the group that you use to talk about things that the group things. For example, we are in this group only to support you, but we don't. The plan is not to use this group to talk with you. Okay. For example, you in Brazil need to schedule a meeting. You can use this group to schedule the meeting. You can use the group to share information. Use this group, the Potamo, Motanas, and others, to like your group. Oh, but I prefer to use WhatsApp. It's no problem. Open the group in WhatsApp and use the WhatsApp. We create this group because to enable for you this facility to work. Did you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So, okay, back here. Okay, today, 7 p.m. Mexico time, you have the first meeting, okay? In the first meeting, in 7 p.m., it is really important to go for this meeting because it's the first time that you have contact with the other students, okay? In this meeting, you have all the professors and all the students from Brazil and all the students from Mexico, okay? During this meeting, I will explain the activities that you need to do this week, and I explain the main idea of this collaboration. okay? But to connect in this meeting, you need to use this Zoom link, okay? This Zoom link, okay? Remember, it's two groups. I have two different sessions, Zoom sessions. I select one. I don't know which classroom is this one, but we will connect in this Zoom link, not in, okay? So, okay, here. Here, you have a GitHub site where you can get information about the project. Okay, it's one. Okay, in this website, you have all the information that you need to finalize this project. Okay, you have some information about the project. This information we already use it in our class. Okay, the first part. You have the schedule. Okay, the schedule to submit each activity. For example, the open class is 1st November, 7 p.m. The icebreaker is the first activity. You have two activities. The first one is November 3, and the second one is November 4. The next week, 11 November, you need to do the project setup. And November 18, you need to perform this step. November 25, the cloud stage, and December 2, the final presentation. Okay, we'll talk about this one, each of this one today at night. Okay, here you have the license of this file and the professors and the content. Okay. Another information is the solution. In the solution part, you have a description, the technical description of the solution, okay? The client that you need to develop, the cloud part about the use, the mainnet, and the broker. Just remember you that the student from Brazil is not, is a student from the network course. And he's studying now how to use mainnet in a bunch of different exercises, okay? You don't need to study Mininet. You can, but you don't need. The student from Brazil knows Mininet, okay? You use Mininet to connect the feeds. You get the gateway, some pictures, and here's a important part. You have support materials. For example, the Android, the client. To create this Android file, I prepare a JavaScript client, schedule of the JavaScript client. What is it? It's a client that you can use to create this code here. It's not doing nothing, okay? You already have the UI done. Okay? You don't need to create a new UI. If you want, you can, but you don't need. I already set it for you. What you need to do, implement the functionality to connect in the broker, okay? About the hands-on about the JavaScript part is here. The explanation about the PAHO and KGT for JavaScript is here, okay? Next week, I don't know if you happen in this class or in this Friday class, my daughter, because I'm not expert JavaScript expert, okay? It's my daughter, okay? My daughter connects and explain about this client here, okay? And explain the code, explain how to run in the Android, okay? She explained what you will have, and if you have questions about, no, not here, here. Here's the code, JavaScript, and here is a tutorial, okay? Use MQTT with React Native. React Native is the Android, is the JavaScript library through Android, okay? Here you have a lot of informations, okay? And she can, the idea is she not, the idea is she's not run teach you, but clarify any question that you have about this code and about this part. Okay. The idea is to use our class time. I'm not sure yet if it happen on Tuesday or on Friday, but it will happen in 1 or 2 days. Okay. You have others about the mosquito broker, about the connection, Python connection, MySQL, MySQL and Python, and mosquito broker integration, the dashboard, and about the Minet Wi-Fi. Okay, you have the support material for every test. Here you have the project methodology. The project methodology, you talk a little about the GSL, okay, the methodology that you apply to work, okay. You talk about how you can receive your budget, okay, the conditions, and you have a lot of information, but about the GSL. The delivery part is very important. In the delivery part, you have an explanation activity by activity. For example, the icebreaker. What is the icebreaker? What you need to do, the first icebreaker feature, and the second reply. You already have the link to the icebreaker activity. Some students already did, okay? For example, Antonio already did this activity. You have one video from other video from Professor José Luis. It's the first activity that you need to do until Friday. Okay, here you have oh my gosh, one student from Brazil. Okay, and here you have the La Rubrica. Okay, how to get 100 points, 80 points, 50 points, 0 points. About the reply, because you need to talk about you, okay, follow these directions here. But after, you need to make a reply, you need to watch 2 videos from your friend. For example, if you're in Mexico, you need to read the material from 2 guys from Brazil and make some comments that you have here, okay? What you see that is interesting, any observation, any difference, culture difference, if the student talk there, okay? It's the first, you have the rubrica 2. The next part of this activity is the collaboration, where you develop the project. The first step is the project setup. You have the information here, step by step, okay, what you do, and the rubrica 2, what you need to do. The second one, the client and the edit stage, you have the activity and you have the La Rubrica. Cloud stage, the final presentation, okay? You have all the interaction, and finally, the last activity, the reflection, okay? All the information that you need to have is here. Again, today at night, I explain a little better the solution, okay? I explain better this picture here, okay? I didn't explain now because I explain again at night, okay? Do you have any general questions?
No, teacher, everything is okay. Well, for me, I don't know if the others.
Any question, guys?
No, no question, teacher, everything good.
Okay. Again, I'm really excited. I think that this experience is amazing experience. The Brazilian guys, you see, there are a lot of students very excited too. It's completely different. In Brazil, for example, you have the students from like you that is doing the engineering course, and you have post-graduation students together, okay? And the student is very, very excited, and I believe you have opportunity to make very big friends, okay? Maybe in the next vacation, Maybe some of you go to Brazil and some of them go to the Mexico to visit. I really like this activity. Okay, I believe it's a nice project, but it's a nice collaboration. My hope is that you enjoy. Okay, I believe you will enjoy this opportunity. Okay, guys. So, any question, guys?
No, teacher, everything's okay.
Okay. I will give 10 minutes break and we start we start the topic that we finalize on Friday, okay? Now is 9:36, am I correct in Mexico?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Okay, we return 9:47, okay? See you soon, guys.